Hello guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't, please make sure that you do. This is the paper that we're looking at, paper 13, and I'll make sure to leave a link to it in the description below so that you can download it. But for now, please bear with me. Let's just go through this paper. So this paper 13, let me just zoom in so that you can clearly see it. So this is the paper that we want to look at, paper 13, as you can see here. So yeah, so let's start. Number one says which car goes last. So we are looking at the car that goes last. We have three cars. You have car C, car B, and car A. I hope this is very clear. So let me just make sure that I can zoom in some more. Now I hope you can see these three cars: car A, car B, and car C. Although the diagram is a little shady, but anyways, I hope you can see it. Now we have car A, car B, and car C. Now we can use the road rule, which says that at a traffic roundabout, you give way to cars that are already circulating, or the car that is to your extreme right. Now looking at this question, look at this diagram. You can see that cars that are already circulating, we have car C and car B, which means car A is giving the right of way to cars that are already circulating, which is car B and car C. So which car is the last to go on this one? Is definitely car A, because it is the car that is giving the right of way to cars that are already circulating. So the car that has not entered the roundabout is the last car here that is going to go. So car A is the last car to go because it is the car that has not entered the roundabout. I hope you got that. Now let me zoom out so that you can look at number 2. Now number 2, which car goes last? We have car C, car B, and car A here. Now we can see that car C will give the right of way to car B because the Zimbabwean road rule 1 says keep well left and give the right of way to car that is coming from your right. So at this traffic intersection, you see that car C will give the right of way to car B, and car B will give the right of way to car car A. Now this question is asking which car is the last to go. So we know that definitely car A is the first to go. So car A is the first to go. Then which car is the last to go? Is going to be car B. Hello guys, sorry for interrupting this video. Now I just want to give a very special shout out, a very special thank you to all that they have gone and written their final exam, and they still come back to give us a wonderful review, a wonderful thank you. Just to say thank you, Mr. Polite. I've gone and I've passed. I've gotten my 100%. I've gotten my 90%. Now on a daily basis, I get this kind of comments and they really touch my heart. And I just want to say thank you guys. You mean the world to me, and it really makes all this effort that we're putting in worth it. So just remember, we are launching what are called VID pre-test. Now these pre-tests, they are aimed to assess your readiness. So let's say that we have been studying all the material that we'll be giving you via YouTube, right? And all the papers, but we still encourage you to test yourself, because you cannot just go to VID and say I are ready. So these VID pre-tests, they mimic the test that you find at VID. So it has 25 questions and there are about 10 tests. So we have designed 10 tests, and these tests, they are written online. So it's like actually the VID Provisional Final Exam. So there are about 10 tests, and each test is very different. I can guarantee you that you will never find 2 tests alike. So these 10 tests, right, you do them, you work on yourself, and if you find that you didn't do great on test 1, you know that you need to improve on this area, be it car diagrams, be it general questions. You know that this is the area that you need to improve in. Then you start reading, then you move on to test 2, then you see, okay, I'm improving, and things like that. So that's what we are talking about, guys. These are what we call the VID pre-test. Pre meaning before you get to that final, or before you sit for that final exam, you have tested yourself. So these tests aim to assess your readiness. Now these tests are written online, like I said. So we'll send you the link via WhatsApp. Just WhatsApp us on that number written on the screen, and we send you the link. Then you can assess yourself even on your phone. So just make sure that before you get to that final exam, so if you're interested in this test, just get in touch with us. We want to make sure that you get that first attempt pass. So pass on your first attempt. So that's what we are here for, guys, and hopefully it will be you that will be writing us a comment in saying, Mr. Pauline, I went and I got my 100%. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you for supporting, and thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, please do make sure that you do so. So these are the pre-test thing that we are launching. Just get in touch with us and we'll see how best we can help you. Now let's get back to the video.
Why? Because when car A goes first, car C will take advantage. Cars in the same road, they move at the same time, right? So as you can see, as car A goes, the oncoming car C will take advantage, and it will go, it will turn right soon after the car A. Why does it turn right soon after car A? Because also another road rule which says you cannot turn right in front of oncoming traffic. So definitely car C will not turn right in front of oncoming car A. So with that being said, we start with car A, then car C will take advantage, and it will come soon after car A, then the last car to go be car B. So which car goes last? Our correct answer here is B. Hope you got that. Number 3, class 1 drivers applicant must be of age. Is it 16 years, 17 years and defensive, and or 25 and medically fit? I'm sure they wanted to say medically fit here, but let me tell you something about class 1. Class 1 is for public service vehicles like our buses. So you need to be 25 years old and medically fit. So they need to make sure that you are old enough to care for the lives of the people and not to drive recklessly. That is why you need to be 25 years and you are medically fit, which means that there is no medical condition with you that would hinder you from driving the people from A to B safely. So that's why I was just explaining so that you can clearly understand that one. Anyways, let's move on to number 4. The correct sequence of a robot is green, red, amber, red, green, amber, or red, amber, green. So the way I used to remember this, I use the mnemonic GAR, G-A-R. So I just try to find a sequence that will give me that GAR. Even though I will not be starting with the GAR. Even if I start with A R, then I'll go back to G. Let me show what I'm talking about. If I start with the G and then there is R here, this R will give it away, which means that this one is wrong. G R A, this one is wrong. Now let's look at number 2, R G A. Now as you can see on these 3 sequences, we don't have G A R specifically, but what we're going to be looking at G A R within that one of these sequences. Now let's look at this R G A. Can we start with the G A R? Did you see that? G A R. But for here we cannot say G A R because it's G R A for option A. Now for option B, it's G A R. That will give us our mnemonic GAR, G A R. So this one will make this correct. This is our correct answer here. I really hope you got that. But if you don't, please just make sure that you let me know in the comment section so that I'll do a separate video on this one. So anyways, that was it. Now let's look at why this one is wrong. Now remember, we're starting with the G R A, which makes it wrong. G R A, we are looking for G A R. So that's it. Anyways, I hope we got that. Now number 5, this sign, as you can see, this sign is not shown clearly, but as you can see, this is a steep descent sign. So this is a steep descent sign. So what are you supposed to do at this sign? Option A, engage brakes continuously, engage lower gear, engage higher gear. So at this sign, you engage lower brakes, lower gear. So the correct answer for a steep descent sign is engage lower gear. I've explained this before, but why you engage lower gear is because at a lower gear the car will move slowly. Yes, of course, this time you can engage brakes continuously. Some will think that this is a good answer, but at this sign, when you are or a steep descent, what you do, you engage lower gear, because when the car is in lower gear it will have more power and low speed. So what that means is that the car move at a certain lower speed, it cannot move above a certain higher speed. So that lower gear will be kind of restricting the movement of the car as the car goes downhill. So I hope I've explained that very well. Now number 6, when traveling at 60 kilometers per hour, the reaction distance is. Now for these questions you need to know your reaction distance, your stopping distance, yes, and your braking distance. It does need to be in your fingertips, especially when you're going for your exams. You need to remember them, and you need to have them in your mouth, and you just need to know them. So the reaction distance when traveling at 60 kilometers per hour is 8.3 meters. So this is our correct answer here. So the correct answer for number 6 is B. Now number 7, which motor vehicle cannot have a fire extinguisher? Is it a motorcycle, or motor parked at home, or registered motor traveling on the road? So definitely this one should have a fire extinguisher. Definitely the registered motor vehicle traveling on the road. What about a motor parked at home? This one can have a fire extinguisher, because a motor parked at home can just go out anytime anyway. So definitely even if it is parked at home, is also required to have a fire extinguisher, because you never know, the car may catch fire, so you never know. Then a motorcycle, then definitely cannot have a fire extinguisher at a motorcycle, so it's not required. Yes, so that's the correct answer for number 7. Number 8, that's a car diagram. Yep, so let's look at it. Which car is the right of way? So looking at the car that is the right of way here, we have car A, car B, and car C. Now what we know from our road rules is that car A you give the right of way to car B, and car B you give the right of way to car C. So which car definitely has the right of way? Is going to be car C. So the correct answer for number 8 is A. Now just for the sake of learning, we can also look at which car is going second and which car is going third. Now as you can see, as soon as car C goes first, car A will also move second. Why? Because it will be taking advantage of car C. So the last car to go will be car B. So if this question is to say which car is the last to go, it will be car B. So I really hope you understand that. Now for number 9, when entering a robot controlled intersection, you have already crossed the pedestrian crossing line. What must you do? Option A, stay where you are. B, turn to the left. C, reverse your vehicle. Now I'm going to explain why the correct answer is correct and why some are not necessarily correct. Anyways, at this sign, what you should do, at this scenario, what you should do, you should stay where you are. So you stay where you are. So this is saying turn to the left. It doesn't make sense. If you turn to the left, so what? You have already closed the pedestrian crossing line. This is saying reverse your vehicle. The reason why you cannot reverse your vehicle when you have stopped at a robot controlled intersection is because there is probably a vehicle that is behind you, and you don't have enough sight or enough what can I say? You may not actually know the actual distance between the rear of your vehicle and the front of the vehicle behind you. So reversing your vehicle, it may be tricky. So at that point you should not reverse your vehicle. So this one is incorrect. Actually, let me erase that. So that's why reversing your vehicle is very dangerous, because whilst trying to reverse your vehicle, you may hit the car that is behind you. So definitely no, not this one. So at that scenario, you just stay where you are. So that's our correct answer. Number 10. Which vehicle does not have a reverse gear? Is it a combined harvester, a motorcycle, or a truck? Now this one is very simple. This one is very simple. It's a motorcycle. Motorcycle cannot move in reverse. You just need to know this one and use a common mind. But anyways, just imagine a motorcycle and how weird it will be if it is going in reverse. Anyways, that's the correct answer. Number 11. When you drive behind another vehicle at night. Option A, you put your headlights on but at high beam, on but at bright beam. Okay, let me read that again. You put your headlights on but at bright beam. B, you dim your headlights. C, which you switch off your headlights. So when you're driving behind another vehicle, you dim your headlights, or you can't switch off your headlights. So this one is very what? Because it's at night. So you need your headlights on. So this one is very wrong here. Now this one is saying you push your headlights on but on bright beam. The reason why you cannot put your headlights on a bright beam is because that bright beam will torch, or that too much light will torch the vehicle that is in front. So we don't want that. When I say torch, I mean that light will distract the vision of the car that is in front. So you just put your headlights on low beam, which is you dim your headlights. Now for number 12, which vehicle moves first? We have a car A, car B, and car C. Which vehicle moves first? So looking at this one, the vehicle that will move first is car A. As you can see, car C here is already gone ahead. So we are not counting this one. Car C has already gone ahead. He has already crossed this intersection. So this car is not being we are not focusing on it. Then we have two cars left, car B and car A. Now why did I say car A is the first car to go? As you can see, car B has a car on its right, which is car A. So car B will give right away to car A. So definitely the car to go first is car A, because this is on the right of car B. So this is our correct answer here. Now number 13. When involved in a serious accident, option A, report to the hospital within 24 hours. B, report to the police immediately or within 24 hours. C, proceed with your journey if it is safe to do so. So this is a very serious accident. As you can see, serious accident. So what you should do in this scenario is you report to the police immediately or within 24 hours. So when involved in serious accident, report to the police immediately within 24 hours. So this is our correct answer here. Now for number 14. Number 14. Which car gives the right of way? I want you to understand this question. Which car gives the right of way? We are not looking for the car that has the right of way. We are looking for the car that gives the right of way. So car A, you give the right of way to car B, and car B will give the right of way to car C. Now car C will move and car A will take advantage. Car C is the first one to move and car A will take advantage. Now when car A will take advantage, which means that the car that is giving the right of way is car B. So the correct answer for number 14 is A, which is car B. Now number 15. Which car is breaking the law? We have three cars here: car C, car A, and car B. Now you can see that car C will give the right of way to car A, and car A will give the right of way to car B. Now this question is asking which car will be breaking the law. Now I want you to look at this. Car C will give the right of way to car B, and car C will give the right of way to car A, and car A will give the right of way to car B. Now as car B moves, it will have to stop at the intersection just before it turns in front of oncoming traffic C. So the road rule says that you cannot turn right in front of oncoming traffic. So definitely car B will not turn right in front of oncoming car C. So this is the car that is breaking the law. If it is to turn right in front of oncoming car C, so the car that is breaking the law is car B. So that's it. So the correct answer for number 15 is B. Then number 16. How many classes of road signs do we have in Zimbabwe? Remember, we have what? We have 5, right? 50, that would be insane. 55, that would be. So all this was just done to trick you. So this is our yeah. Then number 17. Which car gives the right of way? We have car A and car B. Now just looking at the car, which one is on the right of which? As you can see, car B, it gives the right of way to car A because car A is on the right of car B. So with that being said, car B is the car that will give the right of way. So the correct answer here is B. Here is written C. So this one is just done to trick you. So don't mind it. So yeah, this is our correct answer. B. Number 17 is B. Now for number 18. If you see an L plate displayed on vehicle in front of you, what do you do? Well, we know that an L plate means learning, right? A learner. So what should you do? Option A, increase speed and overtake. B, reduce speed and drive cautiously. C, put on hazards. So if you see a learner in front of you, what should you do? You reduce speed and drive cautiously. So this is our correct answer. So the reason why increasing your speed and trying to overtake the learner as soon as possible is because this is a learner, so their action to any sudden action that they have not anticipated, what will likely result in an accident. So reduce speed and exercise caution. So that's the correct answer here. Then number 19. The correct answer here, let's look at our question. At what distance do you put on reflective triangle? Is it 7.5 meters, 30 to 50 meters, or 15 to 20 meters? No, this is pretty clear. It's 30 to 50 meters. That's the distance that you put on reflective triangle. So then for number 20. Which car is breaking the law? We have 3 cars here. Car C, car B, and car A. Now as you can see, car A you give the right of way to car B. Now car C has already crossed the intersection because the arrows are pointing upwards and this one is going up. So which means we are we are removing car C from our options here. So which means the option A is not an answer. Yes, so the correct answer for this one will be car A, which is option C. So car A will be the car that will be breaking the law if it is to go ahead of car B, because it should give the right of way to car B. So I hope you got that. Then we go to number 21. What do you do when seeing this sign? As you can see, this is the sign that we have here. We have a triangle here. So this signifies that this one is a danger warning sign. So definitely at a danger warning sign, you should reduce speed and exercise caution. So as you can see, we have a vehicle here and we have a little flag here. So this sign is just warning the vehicle that there is a danger ahead. So definitely reduce speed and exercise caution. So that's our answer here. Then number 22. How many reflecting triangles does a lorry carrying trailers have? Is it 2, 3, or 6? So for this one, we don't know how many trailers, but anyways, we're just gonna analyze our answers because it's just saying carrying trailers. Yeah, we don't know if it's 2 or 3, but 2 or 3 reflective triangles will be short, or will not be enough for 2 trailers. So the only answer here is 3, assuming that here it is saying 2 trailers. So if it was only 1 trailer, it could have said carrying a trailer, but here is 2 trailers. So 2 trailers is 6. We need 6 reflective triangles. Then number 23. When traveling at 120 kilometers per hour, what is the total stopping distance? So like I told you before, you need to know your stopping distance. for 120 kilometers per hour, for 80 kilometers per hour, and 60 kilometers per hour. So this is something that you need to know. Anyways, the total stopping distance for 120 kilometers per hour is 130 meters. 130 kilometers per hour. So that's just be aware of that. Then number 24, when traveling at 15 kilometers per hour behind a vehicle you do not intend to overtake, you leave a gap of, is it 3 cars, 5 cars, or 4 cars, or 5 cars? So we know that for every 15 kilometers per hour that you travel, you're supposed to leave a gap of 1 vehicle length. So for 75 kilometers per hour, you leave a gap of 5 cars. So this is our correct answer here, 5. Broken white lines in conjunction with arrows. Yes. Option A, informative message, regulatory effect, and drivers must obey. C, danger warning sign. So the correct answer here is C. Broken white line in conjunction with arrow is regulatory effect and drivers must obey. So that's it, guys. We've come to the end of our question paper. I hope this was very helpful to you in every way. So please, if this was helpful, please make sure that you do subscribe and you turn that notification icon so that you'll be informed each time I make a new upload. So I'll leave a link to this paper in the description below. You can just go ahead and download it for yourself. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. See you in our next video. Goodbye.